Back at it again with another video. My name is Dr. Champagne. My phrase is keep it champagne. Ability to adapt, seek knowledge for self, inspire, and spirit. Speech and behavior are to be of high quality or best version of self. The name of this video, the title of this video will be Dr. Champagne Brings Revelation. Dr. Champagne brings revelation. And a big thing that I want to say on this quick and short video on today is you have to understand when you're talking to warped-minded people. Warped-minded people. This is not always due to secular things, worldly things. Warped-minded people can be due to rearing. It can due to be never fully being able to find themselves outside of where people were born or people were raised at. A big thing like that, or what I'm talking about, is almost like a cult. Here in the South, a cult can be many different things, and you don't even recognize that it is a cult. You don't recognize it's a one-track way of thinking. There are no lateral moves. There's no sideline to sideline, north and south. It's just going to be a big hockey puck circle of thinking. And that circle of thinking is sometimes due to being underneath the Bible Belt or within the Bible Belt. Sometimes it's due to your church or your faith-based religion or what you choose. Sometimes it's due to the family structure of this cult-like thinking and cult-like behavior. It can be siblings or just however you are underneath certain groups and dynamics. I'm not saying people don't know how to speak intelligently and don't know how to think for themselves. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying when you are in certain dynamics, cult think, group think, questioning any decision that's trying to essentially run away from this type of thinking or type of living will always bring bring violence or bring chaos or bring something to the group where they start outcasting you or making it seem like you're just some mythical creature or somebody that's going against the grain. And what they're basically telling you is, I can't think outside of the cult, and I'm gonna shun and shame you for being able to think outside of the cult. Even if being outside of the cult ain't nothing special that you're doing, you just don't want to be a part of their group dynamic. You don't want to be a part of their tithes and offering. You don't want to be a part of their fish fry and fries. You know, you may not want to be a part due to what you see their cult-like grouping behavior leads to and just is. You don't want to be a part of it. You don't be associated with it because you do not live underneath their ways of doing things, their ways of grazing or eating or going out on vacation. Whatever their way is, you just say, I do better by myself. So Dr. Champagne brings revelation. And like, well, sir, what revelation are you bringing? Well, lots of times it's not necessarily what you say on video or on text messages, on call. It's not just what you say. It's the very fact when you come in the room, in the presence, in these dynamics, in these social situations, you begin to immediately realize that you are different from them and they are different from you. And if you don't know how to practice safety and figure out what your tools of safety can be, not just with the group that you know, but even the groups that you don't know, you can always be able to put yourself in harm's way and get out of the alignment that you have already created with Christ and just the righteous walk that you have decided to do. Many of those people do not really intend to help you in the ways that you may want to be helped. Sometimes the way you want to be helped is not for someone to do something, it's just to listen, be quiet, and don't say nothing. Another way that help can be done is to actually for them to have their own way of thinking that's not piggybacking off of other people or other things, if you can help it. I know nothing's new underneath the sun, but many people try to do things to get you in the fold of their cult-like think, of their group, of their just way of life, and they think you will not notice that they're taking you on a path that you really don't need to be on. And so basically, this is where, like I say, your maturity in the spirit has to be heavy. Your maturity on earth has to be heavy in your physical abilities and also in your ability to execute your plans. Plan your work and work your plan. Because if not, many people will do their best to either put you in the group, in the cult, or sabotage you as you're trying to make your own way in life, and own way in business, and own way in family, whatever that way may be for you. Because in their mind, they don't see the ABC structure that they're used to. In some of these situations, especially in small towns and communities, even if it's called a big city, it can still be a small town. People already written the script for other people's life. They've already written the script of what they think you're supposed to do and don't do and don't do and don't. AKA, go to high school, you got the girl pregnant, now you're working at this factory to do this because now you got to marry the girl because of that. A lot of times people have already put you on this mental plane or script of life that they think you're going to take the path of. And once you deviate from anything that they can ever fathom, once you deviate from anything they can ever achieve, they will not support you. They don't know how to support you. And even if you give them a script on how to support you, they will not support you. Because you're clearly different. You're clearly on a different trajectory. And if I give you an ounce of support, an ounce of encouragement, an ounce of good job, keep going, don't stop, keep going, I know you ain't coming back, and I don't want to see you gone. I want to see you with me in this cult or not cult. I just don't want you to leave. I don't want you to fly high. I may get in your face and lie to you and say, yeah, good job, bud, but that's not what I mean. That's not what the cult means. So you have to really have it in your heart, in your mind, that you know what you're doing through Christ, that I'm going to walk this out and go wherever he wants me to go and lead me wherever he wants me to be led to. And don't give a damn about what they feel, what they say, what they text. You don't love me no more. I don't care how you feel about it. Because all of this is just another way for emotional manipulation to happen. It's another way for them to be in your energy, and they haven't deserved the right to be in your energy anymore. You can't feel bad for growing. You can't feel bad for cutting people off. You can't feel bad for telling people or not telling people, I'm going to do it on my own with or without you. Dr. Champagne brings revelation. And that revelation is a renewed spirit, a renewed ambition, a renewed sense of self that lets me walk in any space with opulence, that I would not be deterred or frightened by anything or anyone. And you have to have the audacity to know that you have the authority to do what God called you to do, what your Savior called you to do. And when people try to get in your way, you have to go ahead and pick it up and move it. Keep your grass cut low, because when people call you or text you and try to figure out how's it going, they're trying to figure out what can I weasel myself into to destroy. Point blank, period. And if they try to trick you to think otherwise, figure out why they trying to sell you that they not trying to trick you. You ain't got to sell me. I see you clear as day. I brought the revelation. I see you clear as day. So, once again, my name is Dr. Champagne. My phrase is keep it champagne. Check out my book, $2 Way, A Promissory Note, available on Apple Books and Amazon store. Like I say, this groupthink, cult-like thinking, this type of way that people underneath the Bible Belt and just across the world, it's not even just about, it's just across everywhere. They will do their best to stifle your growth. They will do their best to try to get in between your ears and your mind, to even make you limit or distract your accuracy, your pinpoint accuracy, your sharp discernment. So keep your mind on the Lord, keep your mind on the prize. Nobody knows what you're building but you. And you got to understand, people that's in previous generations don't know what you're facing in this generation. They already got in like a fat rat and left like a fat rat. And they trying to figure out if they can eat your food. Absolutely not. Let dying dogs die. One.